California mayor just got exposed as a Chinese spy.
Today we're going to learn about Western media bias and how this woman was not a Chinese spy. And I think this ex-CIA officer would agree with me because he's actually talked about this exact issue before.
A spy case that's shaken Arcadia City Hall.
Based on the headline, what do you think this woman actually did? I mean, this guy even thinks that China sent this woman to America to spy on the US. And that maybe as the mayor, she accessed the government mainframe and stole a lot of state secrets. I mean, this comment under this guy's post with thousands of likes is probably what you're imagining. So everything she did was actually before she became the mayor, when she was just a private citizen. So none of this spying actually happens when she's the mayor. And what she did is something that a lot of Americans do, and it's just selectively enforced. She and her partner ran a website for the local community, and the Chinese government paid her to put some pro-China posts on this website. This is not spy work. This is just spreading propaganda. And notably, this is legal in America. This ex-CIA officer actually admits to doing it himself. The only difference is that you need to register online before you do this. He actually wrote this opinion in defense of someone who's being accused of being a South Korean spy, for basically doing the same thing as this mayor. If she had just registered online, she would be fine right now. But there are many cases where people have not registered online before. Like, for example, hypothetically, if I went to Kazakhstan like last year and I met a guy named Maksat, and he said, "Oh, you're an influencer with 50,000 followers? I will pay you 10,000 tenge to travel around Kazakhstan and show how modern we are, how beautiful our nature is, and how we're not like Borat. But also you have to hide all the mombed that are in the videos and lie about how delicious kurt and kumis taste. Oh, and by the way, I work for the tourism board of Kazakhstan. If I didn't register, I could spend 10 years in prison for this. And I could get labeled as a Kazakh spy by these influencers and these news outlets." But yeah, obviously this has happened before with a lot of other countries. And there are PACs that are designed specifically to get around this, that pay a lot of money to US politicians. And there are actually a lot of people registered with the Chinese government to spread Chinese propaganda in America. She is only going to prison because she just did not register. And I guess it looks good in the headlines if you catch a Chinese spy. And so I agree with Kyriako. This is a bullshit headline. This is a bullshit law. Forgetting to register for this type of thing should not lead to like 10 years in prison. It should at most be a fine. Follow for more hot takes. I am not a Kazakh foreign agent.